My best friend told me that I don't have a real job as a babysitter. Now she's upset when she learned that I am making more than her. I have a degree in early childhood education. Some examples of jobs you can have with this degree are preschool teacher, kindergarten teacher, nanny, childcare, daycare worker, and special education teacher. I love kids, and I love getting to make an impact on their lives, which is why I chose to get the degree that I did. But as most people know, at least in the US, teachers are very underpaid, and daycare workers are paid even less than that. The original plan when I was nearing the end of my degree was that I was going to find a job as a preschool teacher. And even though the pay wouldn't be that great, it would be okay because my fiancé makes very good money and we are both good at saving. So it wouldn't be that big of a deal. After I graduated, I began my job search for a preschool teacher role. But along the way, a very wealthy family asked me to be their nanny for their 2 children, an infant and a toddler. When I say they are wealthy, I mean wealthy. The pay they offered me is way above anything I would ever make as a teacher. So I accepted the nannying job. I work Monday, Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. while the parents are at work. I absolutely love this job and I really lucked out. Aside from the fact that they pay me incredibly well, they are also an amazing family to work for. They are so nice and they treat me so well. The mom literally said to me once, "We don't even view you as a nanny. We view you as an extension of our family because you are in our home caring for our kids." On top of it, both of the kids are so great. I do have benefits such as health/dental/vision insurance, an IRA for retirement, a certain amount of paid vacation days a year, a certain amount of paid sick days a year, and paid holidays off for all holidays. I also don't have to ever buy myself breakfast or lunch because they tell me to just help myself to making whatever I want to eat in their kitchen. Well, anyways, my best friend has a degree in human resources and works as an HR specialist. We were hanging out after work yesterday and got on the topic of our jobs. At one point she said, "Don't you want to use your degree for a real job instead of babysitting?" That annoyed me, but I didn't want to fight, so I just explained to her that I'm not just babysitting. With the infant, I'm doing things like teaching him how to roll, teaching him how to sit up, tummy time, feeding him, changing his diaper, putting him down for his naps. With the toddler, I'm potty training her, teaching her how to count, teaching her the alphabet, working on fine and gross motor skills, creating lesson plans that are educational but engaging, teaching her a ton of stuff. So I am using the knowledge from my degree. The only difference is that opposed to working in a classroom for a school, a family is paying me to teach and care for their children in their home. She then made a comment about how I'd probably make more money doing something else. I said, "No, they actually pay me well above what I could ever make doing anything else in the teaching field." She then asked me how much they pay me, and since we are so close, I didn't mind telling her. Well, once she learned how much I make, she got visibly upset, so I asked her what was wrong, and she said, "Well, apparently you make way more than I do when you don't even have a real job." I have never asked her what she makes, so I had no clue that I was making more than her, let alone significantly more than her. So I didn't mean to upset her, but she asked, so I answered. Anyways, I'm still upset about her comments about me not having a real job.